Hi, Cancers, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from August 18th to the 25th. Now we should breathe and say that Mercury is finally forward, so there will be no more delays. Communication is going to be had. This Mercury retrograde was a bit different from a lot of them. If I don't know if you felt the Cancer, but this Mercury retrograde was about ending soul contracts, belief systems, or anything that did no longer serve us. Okay, I don't know if that's what happened to you, but that was my theme for my Mercury retrograde. And how you all doing, Cancers? Now, I have this song that keeps coming to me when I think about us Cancers is close, close, but so far away. Close, but so far away. So I went and checked the lyric. I thought maybe it's a song, and it was a song. But I had to that's what I heard is like close, but so far away. Okay, type of energy. So I went and just Google it, and yeah, it was a song, and the song is from U2. Okay, so U2, you and number two. If ever you want to go check the song out or the lyrics out, if that means something for you. Okay, so um, as I tell everybody, you are always going to come first, Cancers, in my readings. Now, it was always between you and Gemini. You guys kept it very tight for a long time. But now it seems that it's you that comes first in my readings and in my views. So you will always go first. Okay, because yeah, you're a Cancerian like I am. But you're the ones that hold the key to my channel. So I really appreciate all of you here. Now, as you come into the reading, I am a catalyst for a lot of people that don't know this, but a lot of people do know this, especially in my communities. And I'm also a manifester, because I was born 11/11. So I also manifest for you when you meet me in person. Or there's things that are going to be it could be a catalyst that could happen, or whatever, manifesting, whatever the case is. Even when you watch me, as you come through the reading, okay, or come through the watch the reading, um, there's definitely a clearing that's going to take place, like from you, everything that's not supposed to be around you, on you, whatever. Okay, it's to clear you for the good, with the divine love, of course. And if there's been any blockages, right? If there's been any blockages, um, Spirit told me to take an extra card here. If there's been any blockages in any shape, way, or form, I'm going to unblock it for you and send the blessings in. Okay, and of course, protection is here as well for you. There we go. Uh, I feel, Cancers, that anyways, we're going to talk about this, but it's important to set your boundaries, okay? At this time, a lot of you are in the Queen of Swords energy. You're not in the Queen of Cups, which is okay. Sometimes it's good to be in the Queen of Swords. And let's see here. Just going to take out some oracle cards, and then we're going to start with your reading. In your numerology, I will put it right here, and at the end of your reading, I will give you your numerology. Let's see what's going on here. There is a spiritual union coming in. Could be telepathically, there's a spiritual union with somebody, or it could be someone physical. Okay, I feel it's going to be happening this year. For some of you, like 100%, it's here. And also be careful of deception and envy around you. Like, seriously, people should not be jealous of Cancers, especially if they've known us for such a long time and know what we've been through. There should not be any jealousy and deception or envy around it. Okay, but just be careful around uh, 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 someone that's deceptive or someone that has envy towards you. They're wearing a mask. Okay, um, and is it with the spiritual union? It could be, or it doesn't have to be. It all depends. Okay, you'll know if it's true. You also got truth to be told. So there's some type of truth that has to be told here. Okay, it's about opening that heart chakra and being vulnerable. So maybe there is some type of truth that is coming towards you. I'm sorry, the cards, I don't know why they do this. I try to bring them forward. I want you to see them. And then you got, okay, the root chakra, but you also have Archangel the first chakra here, okay, and this is Archangel Michael. Okay, so calling upon Archangel Michael for protection and for clearing is here, okay? Calling upon Archangel Michael. And you got the new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears, Cancers. Work through your fears, okay? In energy, you have that. Okay, let me just be careful of people, that are trying to sell you a story. All right, be careful of deception and people that are envious. You're gonna feel them anyways. If you're in tune with yourself, you're gonna feel it. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here for now. I don't even know if you could see the cards right. It bugs me because it keeps going forward. Okay, let's forget about that. Let's go into the reading. We're going to look at your recent past, what's crossing you, your strength, the current energy, the near future, how you're feeling, what is in your environment that you are not aware of, but you should be aware of, your hopes and fears, and the potential outcome. Then I will clarify the cards. After that, I will give you what the universe wants you to know and your numerology. So stay tuned. Okay? Cancers. Let's get into your reading. Straightforward. Tell me, Cancers, how have you been feeling? What's going on where you are in part of the world? What's going on with your relationships? How you feeling? Are you noticing Jupiter already? Is Jupiter showing up in your life now already, showing you signs of bliss and happiness, or are you still not seeing it? Okay, let's see what's happening here. All right. Let's go into the recent past. Eight of Swords. What's crossing you? Death card. Your strength is the Seven of Swords. The current energy, Six of Wands, followed by the Five of Cups. In the immediate future, the Empress. How you're feeling is the Three of Cups energy. What you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of is the Queen of Swords. Hopes and fears is the Lovers. And the potential outcome is the Queen of Wands. And in the overall, you got the Ace of Swords with the... Okay, I'm going to put all this right here for you to see because just because you've been waiting for this for a while. Okay. In the overall, you got the Ace of Swords. There's a breakthrough, finally. Okay, you're going to see clearly. Communication is going to be open. You've been manifesting. There's a contract here, something that you're fated, that's coming, that's fated. Turning point. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and Jupiter is here. Things are going to start, or have already started, to change around you. Okay, I see things taking flight. I see something taking off. I see communication coming in. And Cancers, can I ask you something? You say yes, but they say, what would you want to ask us? Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in miracles? Because if you do, there's a miracle coming for you. And if you don't, well, and you don't have no more faith and hope, faith is going to be restored. Okay? Because something is coming big time. In the recent past till now, is you have the Eight of Swords. You were maybe stuck in the way you were thinking. You were feeling stuck. There was a lot of energy of regrets, letting go of. You're doing a lot of things here, but you're feeling stuck and overthinking about things. Maybe you were stuck in a situation. There's a death and rebirth. That's what you're going through, or you have been going through, or you're coming out of it. And like a metamorphosis, and there's finally light. There's a new beginning here, and you're keeping very quiet. Now, there could be an energy of someone keeping quiet around you. Yeah, because you did get deception and envy there on the other cards, right? Or you're keeping quiet about things. We'll see. In the current energy, you got the Six of Wands. There's an energy of a recognition and reward here. Okay, being recognized in terms of your confidence, building up your confidence here. There's a victory and success. You're still releasing. Okay, yeah, you're still releasing here. Finally, letting go of things one by one. Okay, in the immediate future, you got the Empress. This is Venus coming in to help you because you have Venus and you have Jupiter here. That's the turning point. Venus is being activated in your chart right now with Jupiter and also Mercury, because now Mercury is stationed forward. So things should be better, okay, in terms of communication. There's new opportunities here, okay, growth and new opportunities and abundance coming in. Where are you feeling? You're feeling happy here. There's an energy of feeling happiness. There's happiness, okay? Yeah, there's happiness is returning. Let's put it this way, being joyful. And what you're not seeing and what you should be aware is that there could be a Queen of Swords around you, or you're this Queen of Swords, where you're saying you're cutting through everything here. I feel you're cutting through business associates or friendships. You're just cutting. I just feel like I don't know, you're very like, this is it, very firm. In hopes and fears, you got the Lovers. There's decisions to make, important decisions, and communication to take place here. And in the potential outcome, you got the Queen of Wands here. This has also to do with whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're confident about here, and you're determined. I love that. Okay, let's clarify the cards, shall we? Your cards are ready. Let's look at this Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the World, Ace of Swords, and your Miracle with the Star. King of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. There's definitely interference maybe between something or someone here, or there's going to be a lot of celebration. This King and Queen of Wands. Now, if it's, or you are in a relationship, okay, or there's a union here where there's a lot of passion between two people, or if you're going to say, well, I'm alone and there's nobody around me whatsoever and I'm alone, well, this is you from shifting and bringing things into balance from your masculine to your feminine energy. Okay, where in your feminine energy, you're very compassionate, you're very passionate about something, you're changing yourself. There's a lot of people looking at you now at this time. And with the King of Wands and energy, it's about seeing the world or seeing something from a different perspective and taking action, okay? And taking action towards something here, but something is definitely coming into balance. Yeah, definitely. We even have the King and yeah. Okay. I'm not going to take more cards because I already took enough over there. Let's look at the Eight of Swords in the recent past. Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Five of Cups. There was a lot that you were going through. in the recent past. In terms of finances, in terms of finances, you had to find a lot of resources, or you were could have been lost, or not having the resources that you wanted, or the money that you wanted here. There was also a lot of regret. Maybe there was a lot of times that you were abandoned by people or situations here. You felt alone, okay, you felt alone, okay, and there's an energy where you're still releasing here. You're releasing. There's been a lot of regrets, and releasing a lot of things, and understanding, taking the time to heal, okay, and to gain clarity. Okay, this is in the recent past. That's why with the death card, there was definitely a transformation. There could have been someone that passed away in your family, okay, or it's just a transformation, because you have the death card twice here, okay. So let's look at the death card and what's crossing you. Queen of Cups, the Lovers, Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're open here. You're open to change. There's a reset. There's a new beginning, okay. There's a lot of important decisions that you have to make here. You're open for this to transform. You're open to communicate or make that decisions. There's a lot of options and choices, and at times you may feel confused. But again, with the death card here, what's showing up is that you were going through a metamorphosis here, okay, and there's a reset that's taking place, like an ending and a new beginning. But I feel like you were open with the changes that you had to go through. With the Seven of Swords, you got the Devil, the King of Swords, the Magician. I feel like you cut through a lot here of people or situations that did not longer serve you. I feel like you had to really look at yourself and the patterns that you went through. Now, if this is not you, maybe you're talking with somebody else, or talking about someone else here. I don't know, but you went through a lot of difficulties, and you kept a lot of things bottled in, and you were very, even though you're cardinal signs and you're a leader, Cancer. Some of you, held on to dear life to things that were very difficult. Like you just held on to things, and you felt stuck. Like I said, you felt like stagnant, and you couldn't move. You had to try to find different perspectives, and you felt in limbo in terms of your unions or your communications that you had here, okay. Which was very difficult. And I feel you cut through a lot here, where maybe things are people that you were toxic to, or there were people that were toxic in your life, or I feel that you held the vision here and you moved forward and you manifested above it, but you kept quiet about it, which this is when Pluto was in Capricorn. You suffered a lot here, okay? When Pluto was in Capricorn, even though it ended November 20th of 2024, most cancers and most all the zodiac signs, all of them are experiencing still the Pluto in Capricorn, even though Pluto is in Aquarius right now and it's in retrograde. Okay, the completions of the soul path has not been done yet and are being done right now. Okay, let's look at the Six of Wands and the current energy. The Nine of Wands, the Empress is here, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, in the current energy, like you're tired, you're exhausted, okay, like and but you're persevering through the exhaustion. Okay, there's an energy that you want this victory, you want this recognition, you want this reward, okay, you want to be successful here in a situation. And when Venus comes into play in your chart, okay, there's new opportunities coming at hand. There's abundance here, and there's the Ace of Pentacles. So there's some type of gift coming in, and this could be something long term coming in for you. Okay, long term, yes, it could be money falling on your lap, because there is a miracle that's taking place. Okay, for you, a wish that wants to be granted. It's part of your destiny. Okay, and it could be in the state, a home, whatever it is. It's something long term here. Let's look at this Five of Cups that keeps showing up here for you. Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. You are slowly releasing this Five of Cups energy, where there's been frustration, there's been hurt, there's been regrets, interference, and just whatever it is here, okay, you're reevaluating everything like in your relationships at this time, but you're still sitting on the fence about something. I feel like you need to open your heart here, because you need to forgive yourself or forgive another, okay, because there is abundance coming in and forgiveness here, and many opportunities that have to come in here, and you are making progress here slowly but surely. You are going towards this fulfillment, this happiness, okay, you're getting there. Let's look at the Empress in the immediate future, because it showed up twice here for you. The Six of Wands is attached to the Empress. The Ten of Swords. Oh, the Six of Cups. And this card also wanted to come out, the Fool. There's a new beginning here. Finally light. After being in the dark for so long, there's finally light coming through here. Okay, success and victory is here. And healing. Okay, there's finally light and healing from the past. At times you might feel there's a lot of memories of love here, but there's a lot of exchanges that took place here or will be taking place or have already taken place. But definitely there's a new beginning and new opportunities and abundance here. Okay, let's look at how you're feeling now. Okay, there's an energy that you're there's happiness here, okay, that wants to show up here for you. But are you looking at it in that way? Are you looking at it as is it really happiness? Because you're seeing the truth in everything right now. Okay, so you got the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Star. Yeah, your miracle's here. Your miracle is here. You're already seeing it. You're already experiencing it. You're already feeling it. It's here, Cancers. Okay, I can't make it enough. There's a miracle here. In terms of money, there's some money that's coming towards you. Okay, there's a surplus of money coming in. Okay, coming into balance. It's a new start, very passionate start within yourself, a business, a relationship. And again, the miracle is here for you. Something wants to be granted. Okay, and your faith is going to restore itself. Let's look at what you're not seeing in your environment, what you should be aware of, though. The Emperor, the Two of Wands, the Three of Cups. I love that. There's celebration around you. You're making plans. You may be at crossroads. Okay, you're really thinking about things here. You have a lot of wisdom. Whatever this is, okay, you are acting as in maybe you're acting for the current energy. You're letting things come to you because you're wanting to be present, to hear and feel and sense everything. Or there could be like another person around you, of course. There's the Emperor and the Empress here. But if this is you, when they have the King and Queen of Wands too, but let's say this is you, right? With the Emperor energy, you have so much wisdom here. You're going to take action. There's a new path here that's waiting for you. You've been waiting for this for a very long time. And you've been keeping very, very quiet about it, which is a good thing. All right? You've been keeping quiet. Sometimes you have to surprise people. Let's look at the Lovers and the hopes and fears. The World, the Nine of Cups, Temperance, the Tower, the Death card, Page of Wands, Queen of Swords. Yeah. Hey, you know what? There's a transformation here. There's a new beginning, death and rebirth. It's in divine timing. Huge transformation. Be patient with yourself. Be patient. You completed your healing. A completion is done. Okay? You completed a healing, or you will be completing a healing. Doesn't matter. Balance is here and healing is here. Okay? Patience. There's going to be communication, important decisions that you will have to make here. It's a wish fulfillment. You truly want this. And yeah, the Tower is coming in. There's a new beginning. Whatever it is, there's a new offer coming in. There's an offer. Maybe some of you, it's from a Virgo. Whatever, there's an offer maybe in September too coming in, as well as August. Something is going to take off here. Whatever it is, something is taking off. Something is taking flight. Okay? A lot of you are guiding others or vice versa. Someone's guiding you. Could be a marriage down the line. Who knows? There's many things here. And let's look at the potential outcome. You got the Queen of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you by things were difficult in terms of the heart, and you were holding back for a long time with your unions because you had people coming in and on your life whenever they felt like it, whenever they felt like it. And I feel like you finally chose yourself and listened to yourself, okay, and where you took charge here because something was stagnant for a very long time. Um, and anyways, let's go back here, okay? Let's go back to the forefront of the reading here. Okay, if you were holding back or holding on, okay, to something for dear life, whether it's a person, a project, anything, an emotion or a belief system, whatever it is here, I feel that a lot of you had to start visualizing, seeing things differently, getting more creative when it came down to what you're really passionate about. If it has to do with your finances, there is going to be a lot of communication coming in for you. Okay, a lot of communication. I'm just going to take an extra card there. Two of Cups, the High Priestess. Yeah, things were difficult. Definitely were difficult. There's an ending of a journey here of you laying those rods down, surrendering everything to the universe or God energy or spirit, whoever. Trust your intuition when it comes to a union. Trust your intuition. Okay? And now we're going to see what the universe has in store. Now, there's a miracle happening here. There's justice for you. Things are coming into balance. Okay, you needing rest. You're going towards your happiness. There's new beginnings here. There's something long term in terms of money or happiness. You're going to the next level. You've healed, and now it's time to take action because there is money coming in, love coming in. There's everything coming in. There's miracles happening. Okay, for you. What are you going to do? There's something that you need to do here. You got the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups. There's definitely someone coming in. For those of you that have been single, there is love coming in. Okay, definitely love, listening to your heart, listening to the messages coming in here. There could be also in terms of creativity. Okay, things are going to start blooming for you. Whatever that you're passionate about is going to come about, and there's abundance here. There's could be new love here for you. Whatever it is, there's celebrations around you. Okay, and it's all love. And in your numerology, you got 5555. You got 4 5s. It's about compassion. It's about love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, self assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. So, what they're asking you is to be compassionate towards yourself, and at this time to be compassionate towards other people because you are in the Queen of Swords energy, and there's a reason why you're in that Queen of Swords energy. So, try to be more compassionate, okay, at this time. And I hope you enjoyed your reading, Cancers. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.